This is a look at one or two live streaming webcams within the Hawaiian Islands region. And Tropical Storm Watch has been issued as Olivia continues marching towards Hawaii. And that is the latest from the Central Pacific Hurricane Center, Honolulu. Welcome to another update from Force 13 on Hurricane Olivia, located 21.7 degrees north, 146.1 degrees west, about 595 miles east-northeast of HILO, Hawaii, 760 miles east of Honolulu, Hawaii. Maximum sustained winds 75 miles per hour, tracking west at around 12 miles per hour. Minimum central pressure 988 millibars. Tropical Storm Watch has been issued for Oahu, Maui, Molokai, and the Big Island. And apology if I don't pronounce the other two islands. This is the life of Hurricane Olivia, and she has continued to exhibit an distinct but persistent eye feature over the last several hours. A SSMIS pass showed a partial eye wall, mainly in the southeastern semicircle, along with what appears to be a developing band feature to the northeast and east of the centre. Olivia has undertaken a few wobbles, and this due west motion is being induced by a deep layer wedge to the north and northwest of the tropical cyclone. In 12 to 24 hours, the ridge is expected to strengthen and build southward ahead of Olivia, forcing the cyclone on a slightly slower and more south due west motion that will persist through about 96 hours. Unfortunately, the track guidance actually shows slightly more spread for this cyclone, or I should say for this cycle. ECMWF Canadian NavGen models are on the northern side of the envelope, while the GFS appears to be a southern outliner. The consensus guidance splits the difference, remain very close to the previous forecast, thus made very little change to the forecast track. Now we have a look at Olivia's latest track cone, followed by wind speed probabilities. Now there's also little change to the forecast thinking in terms of intensity. Sea surface temperatures will be marginal but gradually increasing along the track as Olivia approaches the main Hawaiian Islands. Wind shear is expected to remain weak over the tropical cyclone through the next 24 hours, then begin gradually increasing, approaching 30 knots by 72 hours. All the intensity guidance depicts weakening after 36 hours, but at somewhat different rates. Now we have a look at sea surface temperature. It's around 29 degrees Celsius. EPS track guidance on Olivia. It is important not to focus on the exact forecast track and intensity when planning for Olivia. Persons on all of the main Hawaiian Islands should continue preparing for the likelihood of direct impacts from this system this week. These impacts could include intense flooding, rainfall, damaging winds, large and dangerous surf, and storm surge. Regardless of the exact track and intensity that Olivia takes as it approaches the islands, significant effects often extend far from the centre. In particular, the mountainous terrain of Hawaii can produce localised areas of strongly enhanced winds and rainfall even well away from the tropical cyclone centre. Now we have a look at precipitation and various models on the hurricane. Force 13 will continue to bring the latest information across all tropical systems. And here's a look at the upper level divergence. They're not as strong qualities of that. Now we have a look at the wind shear. The red's unfavourable and the shear tendency. You can clearly see where Hurricane Olivia is and the one to her east-southeast. The 850 millibar vorticity, and it clearly shows the 4 systems. Stay tuned to Force 13, and later on there will be an update on Isaac. And finally we have a look at the latest NOAA floaters. And on behalf of Nathan, we appreciate the massive support to our main channel, and including the Facebook page. And you can definitely see the eye feature for Olivia.
You can follow Force 13's outlets, the website force13.com, with you at any time. You can also find our YouTube page if you're not there already, subscribed hopefully, and you can also follow our Facebook page, search Force 13 all in text. Videos are now there as well, and you can follow us on Twitter at Force 13 is our handle, and it's hashtag F13Sulik if you'd like to draw our attention to anything in future live events or whatnot. You can also help the project become even better by becoming a patron with its various rewards that come with that feature as well. And you can add me personally, Fool13 at extension 9094 on Discord, and Force13 on Skype for tropical weather chat.